Welcome to today's video. You join us as we drive through the spectacular Moffat Hills. It is just stunning here. This landscape would have been carved out by a massive glacier about 2.5 million years ago, which is just fascinating. And you know, if you don't even want to come a walk here, just come a drive because it is just stunning. But today we are going to walk up to the top of Mares Tail, which is the highest waterfall in the south of Scotland, and it's actually the 5th highest waterfall in the UK. Mares Tail is 60 metres tall, which is similar to that of the Leaning Tower of Pisa. There are multiple Mares Tail waterfalls in Scotland, but this is definitely the most famous one. There is another one in Dumfries Galloway actually, which is in the Galloway Forest Park. So we've parked at the car park, which isn't that far from the waterfall actually, and the whole area is a nature reserve and it's owned by the National Trust for Scotland. So we've headed from the car park along a path on the right, which leads up to a very steep stoned path, and then the path takes you along the right side of the gorge up to a viewpoint area, so that's where we kind of aimed for initially. And the view from here is just absolutely out of this world. It is stunning. If you go no further, if you just manage to get to this viewpoint, then it's totally worth it. The views over the waterfall and over the Moffat Valley are just breathtaking, honestly. This place is worth a visit. So we stopped at this point for a few minutes because there is an excellent view of the waterfall and over the Moffat Valley, but also because the path ahead is pretty dangerous and only suitable to walk single file, so we had to wait for others to make their way down. And you can see where the waterfall got its name of Mares Tail. You can just imagine a horse standing and the horse's tail swishing in the wind. The top of the waterfall was our goal, and we continued along the steep path. The valley is immediately to your left and is extremely high and steep, so I did question walking with the kids a few times, but we took our time and rested when we needed. The view of the waterfall was a great motivation, as well as watching the goats on the side of the gorge. After a strenuous walk, you're rewarded by the view of the waterfall, but we couldn't stop here. The path continues behind the waterfall and along the river, so the gradient is less here. It's still a climb, and even underfoot.
The water hits the rocks, it gets full of air. Right, darling, well, we check it with you, okay?
During the 17th century, the remote location around Mares Tail was used by Covenanters who had rebelled against the king. The king dictated that all unauthorised church services were considered treason, so the Covenanters would come up to the remoteness of the hills around Mares Tail and worship here instead. The further you walk, the the landscape just opens up and is stunning. The majority of the walk is following the tailburn from Loch Skeen, and then literally all of a sudden it feels like you turn a corner and Loch Skeen is revealed with a dramatic backdrop of Loch Craighead and the Corbett of White Coombe. It is just stunning and breathtaking and just beautiful. Loch Skeen is the highest upland loch in South Scotland at 500 metres above sea level. Mares Tail was an early tourist attraction for Sir Walter Scott, where he wrote the poem Marmion, where deep down and far within toils with the rocks the roaring Lynn, then issuing forth one foamy wave and wheeling round the giant's grave, white as the snowy charger's tail drives down the pass at Moffat Dale.
So that's us just been up to Mares Tail near Moffat today and up to the loch behind the waterfall. There's multiple waterfalls along the way and it's absolutely stunning. Thoroughly recommend this walk. It's a bit more strenuous than we thought with the kids, but Isla has been absolutely amazing and she's done it. So we're just heading back down to the car. Down the way we came up.
Thanks for watching today's video. Please let us know what you think in the comments below. Also check out our channel for other videos of places to visit and walks in Dumfries Galloway, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you to everyone who's subscribed so far, it really means a lot. Thanks for watching.